The marae is at the heart of Māori culture, and DIY is the lifeblood of Aotearoa.
We got this. Hundreds of whānau, community, iwi, tradies and supporters all working together.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
With just 4 days, one challenge to renovate and uplift the marae.
Follow me now. We gonna whakatika, gonna whakapai.
Hara mai whānau.
Marae DIY. Gonna whakatika, whakapai.
Tēnā koutou e te iwi, nuku mai rā ki te waka o Marae DIY, e whakaeke nei te tai o te aroha, e kore rawa e me meha.
We are Marae DIY, bringing you into the heart of hardworking communities across Aotearoa.
This week, we're heading to the stunning east coast of Te Ika Maui. Near the small coastal town of Te Araroa is Awatere Marae. Nestled between two valleys by the Awatere River is Awatere. Unfazed by the modern world, Awatere Marae moves at its own pace.
But time's definitely caught up with some of the marae's buildings and facilities. The car park area turns into a swamp when it rains and just isn't functional for the whānau's needs. The visitor welcome area is overgrown and not so welcoming. The entranceway is rotting and becoming unsafe. Some of the meeting house carvings have been really worn out by the elements with faded and peeling paint, and a fair bit of restoration is needed. The dining hall roof needs patching up and leaks at times. This courtyard area gets wet and boggy. An old outside ablution block is in a terrible way and not able to be used. And the marae's location is so far away, there's just not enough whānau around to keep up with all the work needed.
So the home people of Awatere have come up with a plan for their much-loved marae.
Kia ora, Marae DIY. We're a small whānau here at Awatere holding it down. Please come give us a hand.
It's a beautiful place where we're from. I know everyone says that, but that's where my heart is. The whenua, the people.
And the people have made the call out to whānau, iwi, Ngāti Tūmātauenga and the Marae DIY team to take up the challenge to renovate and reinvigorate Awatere Marae. Here's the plan. We're going to resurface the car park area, reshape the manuhiri waiting area, reinforce the waharoa, clean and paint the wharenui and pai, repair and repaint the wharekai roof. We're making a feature courtyard with custom furniture. We'll extend the wharepaku and install a colour steel roof and refit the interior with brand new cubicles and fittings. No reira, ko whakawhaiti, ko whakaemi, ko whakaangi mai te whānau I runga I te whakaaroko tahi.
As you can see, the whānau have gathered and we're ready to go.
No reira, homai te ihi, homai te kaha, tīmata!
A whole range of whānau have turned up to help, so it's Marae DIY builder Hare's job to allocate all the tasks.
Today's about pulling everything apart. We've got 4 main areas to be done. The warepaku, the paving area out here, the warekai and the wa'aroa. So they're our main areas that we need to concentrate.
Before we start building Awatere back up, we need to knock a few things down. But this old wharepaku block isn't giving up without a fight.
Oh, we're just taking this water, because they're putting in a bit of a wall or something coming across here on the roof, coming off there. Yeah, that's pretty solid.
With so much happening at once on the marae, it takes a cool person to manage all the whānau, and that job has fallen to Awatere local Trudy.
Demo time, it's demo time. We've got the whānau over there, standing, prepping for painting. Everything's all on. We've got the boys in here, they're pretty much ripping everything out. It's all coming in. It's pretty exciting because we've been waiting for this all to happen for so long. I better get back to it.
This 4-day renovation to transform the marae is especially important for the kuia of Awatere, whose role it is to guide the iwi and maintain the stories, traditions and manaakitanga of the marae.
He mea nui tēnei marae ki au. Ko tēnei te tahi o ku kāinga, te marae nei.
Kei te tino hari koa. Nō te mea ko tai mai te wā. Ka ki te mātou hika. Te maha o ngā tāngata e hoku mai ki te kāinga.
No reira, kōrero mai mō koutou, te ahika. He aha hoki i kaha ai koutou, ki te noho mai, ki te tia ki te marae.
Te mea nui ki a hau i roto te whānau. Mō ngā akonga o mātou tīpuna ki a mātou. Hika, ka mau te wehi. Koina hoki te take, kei te hoki mai mātou ki konei, ki te tūpakari i roto te marae. Mō ngā moemoe o tātou tīpuna, o tātou mātua, kia haere tunu ngā mahi katoi.
He hana koe i wawatai kia hoki mai rātou?
Kia mōheo rātou, ko wei rātou. Kia mōheo rātou, ko wei rātou, no hea rātou, he marae tō rātou, he kāinga tō rātou, kei konei. Kei te puarenga wā katoa.
Heaps of manpower today. It's good, everyone's keen. Yeah, we'll see how we go tomorrow and the day after. So the plan at this stage was to actually try and trim up a lot of this area here, so that so that when you're looking from the pai, when you've got your manuhiri coming in, they usually park here, but a lot of them were walking out the gate on the road. Didn't actually realise this was the entrance to get into the waharoa.
What I'm doing is just cleaning up all the loose ends so that we can paint it, make it look pretty again, and bring back a form of glory or beauty to our marae. Comes a time in a person's life where one must give back to the grounds that once nurtured them, and so this is my time in life as well. I've left our marae many years ago, and it's been a long time coming to come back.
Kei te wanga koe, mō te ngaronga o ngā kōrero a koroma.
Ka wanga tunu, nā reira, i roto i tēnei kaupapa, me whakawhanaunga tunu. Mā reira ka mau, ka hoki, kia mōheo rātou ngā kōrero, ngā manaakitanga, e rā āhua ngā tanga katoa. Hei tohu mā rātou, kia rātou tamariki mō kupuna no hoki. Te kore hoki rātou e hoki mai ki te wā kāinga, ka ngaro.
Ka kite.
Ia rā tapuni.
Ai.
Ka kite. Ka mihi nui kia koutou.
The kuia will leave the marae in the hands of their whānau, who now have to get the marae back in shape before the kuia return on day 4. So now we can bring out a surprise DIY project for the kuia.
Te wānanga o Aotearoa have been tasked with creating a special artwork, a feature mosaic on the table for the new courtyard.
So this is the logo that's going on the tabletop. So what we need to do is get all the tiles smashed up and ready to be placed in these areas. Are we ready? Woo! Yes, let's get going.
We're really hoping to wow the kuia with this courtyard, and the landscapers are going to be very busy reshaping this whole area. That's why we have the digger, but we're just missing one key thing.
We're waiting for the digger. Key's coming from Gisborne. If it doesn't get here, there's going to be a lot of tired whānau because we have to dig it all out by hand.
Up next, the courtyard continues to cause chaos. And later, the elements and last-minute changes to the plan throw up huge challenges for the DIY.
I don't know what they're all getting worried about.
It's proved to be a bit of a mission.
Keep me busy till at least lunchtime.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's right. 30 minutes to go, whānau. 30 minutes to go.
On the easternmost part of the North Island near the town of Te Araroa is Awatere. Surrounded by native bush, farms and valleys, Awatere Marae is quite isolated and relies on a small group of people to keep the home fires burning. But the marae has encountered some big issues, including non-functioning toilets and multiple repair projects, so they've put the call out to their whānau near and far for a bit of DIY tautoko.
Quite a bit of work there needed to be. A few things needed fixing up and stuff like that, and yeah, it's good seeing everyone getting into it.
We need quite a few mussels to unload all the pohatu from the Awatere River. We might have to have a cup of tea first.
And the key for the digger has turned up, so nothing's holding us back from starting the new courtyard. The digger is finally getting into action on this area and there's no time to waste.
The only way to pull off a DIY is with some mean skills. You know, get that technique right. And bring in all the talent of the whānau to make this marae shine.
Everything is what we've been wanting to do for a very long time. We've talked about it in so many meetings, and you know, there's a whānau just when we come to them, right? Oh, you know, that car park needs doing. That those toilets need doing. We talk. Now we're doing the do. So, oh, it just feels so good. Just even when everyone turned up, when the truck started rolling and everybody started working. Oh, just you know, it's just finally. Boom, you know, my heart is just enormous at the moment to everybody just being here, just pretty much trying to bring people together in a very short amount of time and bring all the resources together. It's pretty challenging, but we're that sort of whānau that, you know, when it comes to DIY, yes, that's how this whole marae was built from whānau power.
The huwhenua or landmarks are one of the key ways that iwi and hapu identify themselves. And the best way to learn more about a place is to find a nice vantage point to check out the area.
Beautiful home, a tāhua ke tō kāinga, nera.
Tika tōnu.
Kōrero mai mo te ingoa o te marae.
E ahu mai te ingoa o te marae i te awa Awatere. Tiruhe atu te ru, ka kite atu te pūtaketanga i ngā waiwehirua, tauranga kautuku me kōpua paunamu, ka rere atu ki tōna putunga atu ki ngā waioroa waipu, i ngā wani te akau i te kawakaua mai tawhiti.
He hae tahi oranga mō koutou ka pōhiritia tēnei kaupapa o te DIY.
Kia nei, kua tae mai wā rātou waiwai, te whakawhiti whakaaro, te kōrero ngātai, te kai ngātahi, he oranga wera.
At the marae, the whānau are hard out painting all the pai seats and shelters before the rain comes, making it look easy. But this courtyard is a bit more difficult. It's a bold design which will include bespoke furniture and a specially designed table at the centre, with a mosaic of the marae's emblem.
Well, this looks like a bit of a juicy project from Te Wānanga o Aotearoa. What are you up to here?
Well, we've got this concrete tabletop, and this is for a table in the courtyard.
So our tohu for our marae, it's in a shape of a love heart, representing the heart of the people, and that's actually the two rivers, the Kōpua Pounamu and the Tauranga Kautuku River, and when they join, they make the Awatere River. That's why it's in a blue colour. Inside that love, that heart, is a triangle piece representing Hikurangi, the maunga. There's another triangle piece representing Whetu Mataro maunga. Also, the triangle piece represents Awatere Marae. And there's 7 stars up the top left-hand side, and that's representing Matariki.
Already, you know, day one, it's looking pretty mean. We've pretty much cleared out all the bush that was here by the waharo. In the past, our manihiri would come out and wait on the road. Now we're trying to make them safe, so we've pulled out all that bush so that they just come naturally in. The wharepaku has pretty much been ripped apart and it's just the walls are standing. Courtyard is looking very demoed. All the sort of diggings happening and holes being dug and yeah, chaotic at the moment. I'm really looking forward to seeing the end result. It'd be nice to just fast forward, but so far, so good. I don't want touching the wood. We're on track.
Ka pai Trudy, but with a whole toilet block still to knock into shape in just 3 days, Hare's not looking as confident.
What we want to do tonight is get just the posts in. If we can get the roof on, it's a winner, but our main concern is get the posts up, and then tomorrow we can build everything. And the rain hasn't helped us today as well. The challenge is because it's small, it's trying to get the plumber first, then the painter and the sparky, then the chippies, all trying to work in coordination. Well, if we don't get the posts in, we'll be behind the 8 ball tomorrow, and everybody be all in one space is what we really don't want.
We need the post for the colour steel roof up ASAP, so we're going to use a builder's trick.
So what we're doing is just giving this hole a bit of a top-up. So there's fast creek, just chuck water in the hole, give it a rough mix-up. We set 5 stairs, bit of water on top if there's not enough of it already in the hole. Pretty sweet as.
Oh, well, whānau, we're coming to the end of day 1, and there's been a few challenges, especially out on the courtyard and with our weather. But as per usual, it's a massive job for the whānau to keep everyone fed, but luckily enough, there's plenty of support from the local farms and from the whānau. So I better get this to the ringa wera. Hoki mai.
Coming up, we add even more jobs to the DIY. But have we taken on too much?
I was going to have a digger here. Haven't seen it all day. So I think it got hijacked.
Awatere Marae has to make some vital upgrades to their facilities, so they've taken on a big renovation challenge to give their marae some much-needed DIY aroha. So the whānau, New Zealand Army and teams of local tradies are all up bright and early to dig into the mahi.
We've got mahi at the Warepaku, posts up, getting ready for our roof. Out in the Wa'aroa, boys are just putting up the fly, getting that all ready. Then there's lots of little mahi, the walkway, doors to be hung. The sun's out, all the wānau have gathered, and it's on.
He's off!
A big reason the whānau of Awatere Marae want this DIY is to help preserve the marae's history and stories for generations to come.
Passing down the knowledge to our young ones so that it doesn't die. Carry on the legacy of our people.
Kereama and his son Tūmoana live in the South Island, but they made the journey here to bring their skills home to restore the carvings on the wharengi.
So this is my boy, and this is his second time back here. He's 10 years old now.
Ko hukirangi te maunga, ko wāpu te awa, ko ngati parau te iwi, ko rauta te waka. It's been a long time since we haven't been here from the Papatutu's funeral.
It's been like 25 years since I've been home. Like my son said, we buried our old man, my father here 3 months ago. That was my first time back. And so I didn't want to lose the connection. Standing on my tūranga wawa, it's a strength that's unexplainable.
Yeah, my sisters went to Pohanga here when it first opened, before our whare was even completed. And that's why we came today. It's just a part of who we are. It's where we come from.
This is my marae, and I went to Pohanga here and stuff like that. So, yeah, just giving back, really. It's all good so far. I'm glad I found me a bit of a job. So, yeah, keep me busy till at least lunchtime.
The kohanga reo is vital to the longevity of the marae, so the whānau want to include another project to the build that's especially for the tamariki.
So we want to put a shade sail up over our kohanga playground so that the kids can be sheltered, because when we walk about 10 o'clock in the morning it's really hot and the kids can't actually play on the playground because it just burns them. They can't slow down the slide. So we're going to put up 4 shade sails.
Yep, we're starting from the centre there.
Starting from there, a rectangle over the shade pit, over the sand pit, Because when the sun comes up in the morning and the kids are playing here at 10 o'clock, that's where we need the shade. That's why it's sort of off-centre from the playground.
All right.
Ka pai.
Ka pai. Leave that with me.
With the Kohanga project added, we're pretty much at DIY capacity, but the hard-working whānau on the painting team have decided to paint the entire interior of their wharekai as well. And as if that's not enough, there's the special project to make an unused space at the marae into a main feature.
Yeah, pretty much there was like our lotto dreams, you know, we have all those things when we win lotto, we'll do this, when we do, well, and we just mentioned that and DCG says, not a problem. So, yeah, so we went with it and he's come up with a really neat plan. Looks chaotic at the moment, but I'm really happy with his vision. I'm looking forward to seeing the magic.
But there's not a lot of magic happening and the pace of work is not what DCG was hoping for.
S-L-O-W, slow. I was going to have a digger here first thing this morning. Haven't seen it all day. So I think it got hijacked by the Kohanga. Big day tomorrow.
Kia ora wahine mā. Kei te pēhea, kei te pēhea ngā mahi.
Oh, it's great. So we're nearly at the sticking down stage.
Oh, cool. This is such an awesome idea. Ka pai koutou. Me.
Oh, good. And we even got a special staff for you too. Yeah, do you? Yeah.
Okay. Here goes.
Put it carefully.
Yes.
Yes.
Stunning.
Ooh.
I'm sure everyone's going to look forward to seeing the complete result of what goes on here.
Yeah, and it's nice because, you know, lots of different people have come along from the whānau and just added their little piece here and there.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah. So
that's what this kaupapa is all about.
That's it.
Yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's right.
With so many projects happening, there's a lot of people here to keep fueled, and the task falls on the haukainga.
You've been having fun over the last few days, Kaya?
Yes, I have.
What's been fun about it?
Oh, I just love working. Being here, seeing everything that's happening around and just being able to feed them.
Feeding the people is an important job.
It's just food's been coming, you should be seeing all the cakes coming in. And...
Oh, I know. The waste is expanding by the hour. What's the secret recipe for the trifle?
Aroha.
Oh, I knew you were going to say aroha.
The biggest part today would probably be just the painting. There was a weather issue, which is nice. It's a nice dilemma to have because we really need the rain, but it's just causing issues with our painting. But yeah, no fun. We had the school, Kawakawa and Waitawhiti come in and they're doing a lovely job in the front of our wharenui there. Didn't realise how much it was faded until they painted it. Now you can see it all standing out bold from here at the fence. The wharenui's looking real sharp.
Awatere's courtyard design requires some custom-built curved seating, so one of the whānau has taken on the challenge.
So I'm just building the seats to go around the concrete table. Just to get the curve, I have to put saw cuts in the back of this timber and soak it in water overnight, just cramp it up slowly. Bit of trial and error, you know, I broke 4 of these trying to do it, and then yeah, it seems to be working now. So my mother's from here, so you know, we just had her unveiling a month ago, so decided to come back and just help out.
And now for the true test of the craft. Will the seats slot into the already concreted posts?
Our first seat, hopefully it fits.
Straight onto that.
Awesome. Yep, all good.
So pro. It is. Not bad for a cluster.
Hey guys, will you cook that spaghetti?
We're almost at the end of day 2 and there's plenty of mahi as it is, but even more jobs have been added today, including painting the inside of the wharekai and putting up a huge shade sail at the back for the kohanga. So the pressure on the whānau is on. Come right back to see if whānau power can make a dent in this DIY plan.
The effect is it won't get finished tonight. It'll be a mad scramble tomorrow.
Deep in the valleys of Te Tairāwhiti, the usually peaceful community of Awatere Marae is cranking it up with machines and mean mahi. Awatere Marae's put the call out to their whānau to bring their DIY skills home to freshen up their marae.
We're just touching up the painting on the maihi, the whakaaro on the maihi. I just thought that, well, because of all of this is where my family is from, this is our marae, I'd come and help, be one of the helpers to make our marae beautiful again, even though it was beautiful before, because Awatere Marae doesn't really get that much people here, I guess, to help. In the future, I'm going to be able to say, oh, yeah, I was one of the ones who painted that, I done that and that. We owe it to the marae.
As well as restoring the carvings, we're repairing the waharua and redesigning the manuhiri entrance. And the worksite now stretches from the front round the back to the kohanga.
Yeah, it was always just a bonus and add-on if we had enough manpower around, if we had the right tools and machinery around to get our holes dug. Yeah, but it seems like the whānau's turned out in force. The dream we've been dreaming for the last year or two, it's finally come to fruition, and yeah, we're away.
Well, it's full steam ahead here at Awatere Marae, and nearly every part of the marae is getting a new lick of paint.
And all the added jobs have taxed our supplies. Now, we're pretty isolated here, so it's crucial we get supplies in to get the job done. So I'm going to see what I can do.
While Ria heads out on a supply run, I take a quick trip to the nearby town of Te Ararua, where the kuia are catching up on times when town was a little busier.
Hey, kia ora, dear.
Gee, you're not hard to find. There's not a lot of places that you can hide out around here, either.
Well, we know the hiding place.
So has this place changed a lot since you grew up?
Yes, oh, definitely. You know, we had everything here, the bakehouse, the two butchers, the banks. We had 3 banks.
You had banks?
Banks, yeah.
You need a lot of people for banks?
Yeah, we had the people.
Neha, you must have some fond memories of this place too. Yeah, hea e tahi ue nā mahara.
Pea ngā tamari katoa, haere ki te tāhai ngā watermelon. O etahi mara kaike.
How to go to my nutty.
Hey, hana, the marae life, you know. Ko koutou, ia koutou nā e tāhai wai mereni ana, e huhuti āporo ana.
Rātou me nā kara mohe o mo tēnā. E kororo mō Awatere, kei re rohi tātou, i kite au, i te tīmatatanga o tērā marae. I tērā wāhoki, he nui ngā tangata haere no he nui trotu. Ka kororo ngā pakeke o tērā wā, me rapa he whenua, hei whakatū marae, mō roto tērā, mō Awatere. He kāinga hei peka mai mō rātou.
Karaua mea kai te rata mai koe ki tēnei whakaaro e nene kure, engari ka pani a wahu tau kanohi.
Kia hoa tumeke pēr tuku kanohi, tēnā āhuatanga.
Oh, yeah, straight from breakfast. We've been hard out. Just, we know we've got heaps of painting to do today, but oh, the whānau has just been pumping through it. A few more turned up today, so it's made a big difference. Yeah. Actually, I haven't really done too much today. I've been delegating. I've been empowering people. But that car park behind me is pretty amazing. It used to be a wetland, that's what we used to call it. Even I've got 4-wheel drive in my would come out there looking like a mess. So it's very vast improvement for what it was, and just to see everything so fresh and bright. And DC's going hard out on that courtyard with his team Alpha. I can see there's got quite a technical work to do. So yeah, no, I don't know what they're all getting worried about.
We're finally getting to the point we can lay pavers. It's all right, yeah? Yeah, put that under the seat on the corner there. Under the seat, right. Yeah, so we can do it. It's proved to be a bit of a mission. Nothing seems to be square. So I think this is about the 10th attempt to get it all squared up. So time will tell.
Oh, just the squareness of the cobble compared to the squareness of the form that we've been using, mate. So everything has to be done absolutely. There's only millimetres to square it. We got it now.
Stand on it now. Not bad, eh?
Not bad, yeah.
Okay.
Like a glove.
Michael Jackson.
The biggest task facing the marae is reviving their old wharepaku block. It's being fitted with brand new Laminex partitions, as well as basins, bowls and fittings. So the NZ Army engineers are super busy.
Just sussing through it, breaking through all the plans and that, try and figure out the partition walls for the toilets. So yeah, just finishing up the placement of doors and all that sort of stuff.
Okay. Sweet, so our waste pan's nice and level, so you sit on it, it'll be sliding off it. Good to go.
Lucky I'm back with some more Pasload gear to keep the mahi rolling on.
All right. Pasload nails. Yes. Haramai hoa. Awesome. You're welcome. Pasload for you. I know you guys need it. Have a good one.
This type of mahi gives us exposure and experience. The best part about a marae DIY to me is just gives you that taha wairua, that whanaungatanga, you know, that some fellas ain't exposed to and who haven't been on the marae, and you know, it's an awesome experience, and yeah, it's one to treasure, I think.
Done.
Pretty much, if we want something done around here, it just falls on a couple of people's shoulders. You know, even myself, I have to work in town, so you know, the ones that live here pretty much have to carry the load for all of us. So having everyone turn up, you know, I know they're just over the moon about it all. But we've always known people want to contribute. You just have to show them where you need help, and they turn up.
Ko tētahi o ngā mea nui kē, te hiki, te taumaha, kai rungi ngā pokohiwi o te tokoetsi, o te haukāinga nei, e kawe ana, e hāpai ana. I te mano o tēnei o ngā marae o tātou, it's a storehouse of knowledge. There's so many kōrero and so much history bound up in the wharenui, and it's a way of collectivising all of that knowledge into one space, one place, yeah. The whare without people is just the whare. I remember the kōrero of the kuia, and she said that a marae is people. So for Amelia, it's about the people, the well-being of the people. And I think that these types of initiative is a way of bringing us together for a common goal, you know, and that there's a oranga o rongoa I roto I tēnei tu momo mai, spiritually, physically, mentally.
Where we're at right now is that we're not as far as I thought we would be on the warepaku. Due to having so many numbers in one area, we're held up with the roof. From there, that's carried on to the courtyard. But, you know, it's just having bodies, so many bodies in one area, you just can't get a good flow on mahi. The effect is it won't get finished tonight, and we're hoping we'd be really close tonight, so it'll be a mad scramble tomorrow. Hopefully it's fine, but hey, that's out of our control.
And with the looming deadline, the whānau must dig deep.
He rā whatiko mō tātou. Te noho tahi o te tuakana me te taina te wako tahi kai konei te oranga o te ao Māori. I te kāinga, te kupu, te kāinga toki pau tangata. I te ao I te pō, aha ko te mahi, aha ko kiwhea. Koe nā rā tērā.
After the break, the kuia come back. So it's flat out on the marae. Over the past few days, Awatere Marae set out to restore some of their buildings and also give a fresh energy to their marae by bringing their whānau back home again. We're on the last couple of hours of the DIY now, and there's quite a lot still for the whānau to do.
Oh, we're a bit hard out at the moment. We had breakfast early, so we're ready to rock. Now we're just pumping through the rest of our painting, finishing off the painting, finishing off the courtyard, the mena hare on the wharepaku. Yeah, and just general tidy up, get everything tidied up, looking spick and span. So yeah, we got this.
We're on the home stretch here for our DIY here at Awatere Marae, and this hard-working whānau have hugely transformed this space.
Aye, but it's not time to rest just yet. Our kui are getting ready to return, and we need one last push to get the marae ready. The kuia have been waiting patiently for the big reveal, but it's almost time. Just a little bit more pampering to do. Oh, gee, Nan, you're getting the royal treatment.
This is so unusual, but it's just wonderful.
Right, 30 minutes to go, whānau. 30 minutes to go.
Ko ngā wawata kia hoki mai ngā rangatahi ki te marae, kia kuna te hītori, ngā kōrero e pāna ki te marae nei, a kia whakakotahi anō ai.
Me and my papa spending time most of the time, and me making friends here, meeting my new cousins, and yeah, whānau. It feels good to be back. At first I thought, what am I doing? I'm shy, but now, since I've been here long enough, yeah, just feel like I'm home.
My hopes for this marae would be that the stories stay alive. We can create new stories like what we've done this weekend. That when all the descendants of Te Otahi come back in future, they'll just know that they belong here. So all those stories actually encapsulated in our whare, so our whānau know who they are, where they're from, to help them, to guide them, in the future so that they can achieve whatever it is that they want to achieve.
Te tiro haere ki te mai o ku moko puna. Ngā mea karanga mai. Me hara mai. Koa. Ka koa. Kite atu i te whānau anō. E mihi ana ki a mātou. Ki mihi ana ki ona nannies. Tērā wā ka hoki o ku whakaaro. Ki a rātou mā. Ngā tīpuna, ngā mputipuna rātou mā ko uhe atu. No rātou tēnei moe ana tēnei nā tarangatahi I whakatutuki.
Ka kōkata taku ngā kau. Ka ki te mea nā tamariki. O mātou whanau o ke kuni e tatari mai ni kia mātou. A rātou mahi.
I see is the future of feet coming back, the reuniting of our people coming back to a marae that's going to be wonderful to work in. Just the freshness and the newness and the painting and all those things that have been restored. They put their hands to it, and And they've caused the people that would come here, the whānau, where it'll be a pleasure to work in this place. And what I see in the future is these people that will come back and the love that has been put into this place.
Oh, it's a little bit emotional. It's just the might of the whānau, you know, when you're part of the crew that's organising this, and there's just a couple of you at the hui hui, and then you sort of feel a bit nervous about it all. But when they all turn up, I think that's the part that really overwhelmed me. That so many people that heard the call and came back to help out. So, that's been the bestest thing about this year.
Oh, so beautiful.
Well, Ivy, this is beautiful. Look at all the lovely, lots of work been put in here. Look at that table with the emblem on. This is just lovely. What's that table?
You know, when you're washing dishes, well, you can rest assured this is where you head for afterwards. Hey.
And our path is all down.
Look at the path.
And even round
And these
here.
amazing
Round.
seats. Look at them. Look at this. Just the whole up the picture. The most important part. Yeah, this is the place
where we rush to.
Yes.
Under circumstances.
It's those things, those practical everyday things that make a huge difference. And for me, it's the wharepaku outside ones, you know, they're better than I even thought. You know, just to have a new toilet would have been the mean, but to have that whole thing upgraded and, oh man, thank you.
So simple and
so clean. Oh, so clean.
Won't have all those cobwebs that used to be here.
The shade sails are awesome as. How come? Before it looked hakatiri a bit. Now it looks better. Now it looks good.
Ka hoki a hau ki te rangi tuatahi. Ka puta taku pātai ki a koe mo te āwangawanga.
Ka re he āwangawanga nai nei rea. Weno he mihi katoa, he koa, ko tatu ko tutuki. Ko tutuki tērā āwangawanga. No reira kia ora koe.
No reira rā e te iwi, ko te tuki te kaupapa i runga i te wairua o te whanaungatanga, te pono ki te kaupapa me te pono anō hoki ki te atua.
Awatere now has a more functional and beautiful marae for its beautiful whānau.
No reira mā te whānau tonu te kupu whakamutunga. Tuturua me te whakamaua mai te tina! Tina! Aka wia!
Now that we've got a new, freshly painted up marae and a lot of things have changed, hopefully our descendants will come back and actually live here and be part of it. It's, you know, getting the place ready for those coming back. So the future's looking bright, but yeah, it's a work in progress.
He mea tautoko nā te manga.
Nei pāho.